Hey guys, today I'm going to show you something nobody has asked how to do whatsoever. It's basically going to be how to use DS download play. So that's where one person has the game on a cartridge, the other person does not, but you can still play multiplayer with them, even though they don't have the cartridge at all or inserted. So I know nobody's asked how to do this, but just saying as a pre-warning, this will vary with the game. But for today, we will be using this homebrewed DSi and this regular DS Lite. So first of all, on the person's DS that is going to be downloading the game, as they do not have the game themselves, if it's a DS or DS Lite, then you'll be dropped into this interface and you'll just be able to press DS download play there. If it's a DSi or 3DS or Advanced, you'll have to go across in the graphical user interface and you'll find something that says DS download play like that. So you're just going to want to tap on that and it'll boot up the program and it'll say looking for software available to download. So then on the host DS, what you're going to want to do is, obviously you can also run DS download play here. This is a homebrewed one, so that's what we're going to be running the game off. So we're going to start up a game here, specifically Need for Speed Undercover. And once that's started, I'll show you what you need to do. So once you're in the game, what you're going to want to do is, you're not going to want to go over to like race now, whatever, but you're going to want to find the multiplayer one. So as you can see, there is multiplayer. We're just going to want to give that a quick tap. And then you can see you've got multi-card play. So that is if the other person has it. Then you've got Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, records, and then you've got single card play. And you can see it's got that little logo. That signifies DS download to play. So obviously if your game box has that, then you'll be able to do this. So you're just going to want to go on that, and it'll say waiting for players, and you'll see your name, and then you'll see the little thing for what it is. And then if you go over to your friend's Nintendo, you'll see that's the DS name there, Dreharp, connection signal, how many people are in, obviously it's just me, and the game. So you'll just press on that. Would you like to download the software? You're going to want to say yes. So this will download what's needed onto the DS. And as you can see here, now the other DS, which is called Joffle, has been put into the lobby, and you can see it's transferring data there. So it's just saying waiting for players. And then in a minute, what you might need to do is, in like a Mario Kart, there'll be like a cut-off button. You'll press cut off, and that'll stop any other players from joining, and then you'll be able to download the software. But for this game, it just downloads it automatically. You don't have to confirm anything. So as you can see, the A button's appeared, which means this has finished downloading the software and this has finished transferring it. As you can see, the little icon's disappeared. So you just press A, and you can see this one will then boot into the game. See, it says waiting, 2 people, waiting for, and then me. So then, because this is a racing game, we're going to choose the track. We're just going to do all those. And then you'll see that simultaneously they will boot into the lobby together. As you can see, obviously, you got the signal connection strength, and obviously the further away these DSs are, the worse the connection's going to be. But I believe this will work up to about 20 meters between the two consoles. Obviously, download speed will increase with that, and it will potentially could introduce some lag. So closer you are, the better. But really, you're going to be playing stood next to each other, with it being your friend or yourself, like me, being lonely. So as you can see now, we have now loaded into the game on both devices. And you can see it's going to start game. As you can see, obviously, there is a few differences. The gameplay experience is practically the same across the downloaded console. Other games will vary and it'll be identical. Others, it will be like a totally different experience. But this is kind of the mix in the middle. So as you can see, on the DS that's hosting the game, you can see these little arrows for where people are on the map. And in fact, you can actually move that around so you can see where people are. However, on this, you just get a little icon of the map. You can just see what the map looks like. You can't do any of this fancy stuff, which shows you the corners and stuff, whatever. However, you will see another difference. If we turn the volume up on this DS, you can hear that. You can see it moving on that one. You can see it's pretty responsive. And you can hear the engine noise. But let's stop that a minute and let's go over to this DS. Let's turn the volume up on that. This one's also got music playing. Some games the music will play on both devices, like in Sonic Rush, but again it's pretty responsive. And then give it a second when we catch up to the other one, and we'll see its name pop up. There it is, and I've just drove past it. And obviously if we turn around on here, we will see it just down there, the other player. And obviously there will be a bit of lag, so if I turn around here and situate them both together, I'll show you the lag. So as you can see, we've got both players here. We've got this DS, which is the green car, and then obviously this is slightly in front. So you'll see there is a slight lag between me pressing the A button to move and it actually moving on the other screen. You'll see that now. It's very minuscule, but it is there. Anyway, thank you for watching this little tutorial / review thing on DS Download Play that nobody asked for. But anyway, here it is. And thank you for watching. Subscribe. And we place 3rd and 4th. Epic.